I work with clients and students that have had hip replacements, and I've had 2 hip replacements, one in 2022 and one in 2025. And the one thing I want you to know, if you are getting a hip replacement or recovering from a hip replacement, is do not neglect your exercise program when your physical therapy sessions end. So what usually happens when you get a hip replacement is that after your surgery, which hopefully goes fabulous, you get a series of physical therapy sessions. And depending upon your insurance, it's either 2 sessions or 20 sessions. It's for a week or a month. Ideally, it's for 6 weeks. And what happens is hopefully you work directly with a physical therapist to rebuild your strength, to work on balance, to work on coordination, to work on building strength and mobility so you can have a better, more active life than you did before your hip replacement. These physical therapy sessions are super important. But what often happens, no matter how much physical therapy you get, whether it's a little bit or ideally a lot, is that after the physical therapy, you think you're done. Now I can go do my walks, do my hikes, do my cycling or my swimming or my pickleball or my gardening, or just get back to moving without pain. And you certainly can, because isn't that why we got the hip replacement surgery in the first place? But do not stop the training that you're doing. And usually people stop and they go back to trying to be active, but there's no supplemental exercises that they're doing to maintain the strength and balance and all the gains that they made during physical therapy. And what I do, and what I did, and what I do for my clients and students is that we keep doing the exercises. Now, it doesn't have to be like you go to a physical therapist's office and they work you through these exercises, and it certainly doesn't have to be that you're looking at a list of exercises that your physical therapist gave you and you need to do them, because that's not really effective. What often happens is you don't go to your appointment, or you have this list of exercises and you put it to the side. So the classes that I teach, the programs that I run, and the free information that I provide on this channel gives you the foundational exercises that you need to continue after you're done with physical therapy. You will recognize the exercises that I teach. You will recognize the exercises that I do myself and I teach to my clients and students, but they're expanded upon. So maybe right after your hip replacement, you're working on just walking in a balanced way. Well, then after you're done, a few weeks later, we're working on balancing more on one leg and doing fabulous exercises like T-stands, and then adding a load to that balance exercise to really build glute strength, hamstring strength. So not only are you feeling better than you did before your hip replacement, but you could even do more. You could even get stronger. You could even be more mobile. In physical therapy, they often give you exercises lying on your side to strengthen the muscles and the side of the hips and glute. And we continue that in our classes and programs, but we add a load. We use a ball, we use a resistance band, we use a weight. What's so great about training in a smart way after physical therapy is that the exercises are still based on getting your body so strong so you can stay active without pain, but you can even do better. You can even get stronger. And I do these exercises myself to stay strong and mobile. I give these exercises to my clients and students that have had hip replacements, and I give these exercises to my clients and students that just want to keep doing the things they want to do. So I guess the main thing I want you to remember, if you've had a hip replacement, or if you're going to have a hip replacement and you're wondering what happened after my physical therapy, is don't stop smart training. And even if your physical therapist says you're done, and it will be done, you don't have to go to their office anymore and they don't need to come to your house, know that your exercise program, the things that you do for your body, the balance work, the strength work, the foundational work, the mobility work needs to continue. And your job as someone with a new hip or someone that's going to get a new hip is to figure out a way to keep that in your life, to keep that smart, supportive exercise in your life so you can not only go back to the things you used to do before your hip got bad and you needed a hip replacement, but maybe even do more. This is the stuff I teach with both my clients and my students. This is the stuff I share on this channel. But if you want a specific strength training program that I recommend once you're done with your physical therapy, once you're ready to move on to the next step in building strength and mobility at home, just check out my 5-day program. It walks you through some really useful and usable exercises so that you can take the next step. And the next step is to continue with smart, effective exercise, because exercise works when you know how to work it. And I'm here to encourage you, as someone that's had 2 hip replacements and to work with tons of active people that have had hip replacement is keep doing your training.